Hey there, welcome to day number 22 of our great dynamic duos in rock. This is Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. So for those of you who haven't been following the series, what this is I pick a vocalist, frontman, along with a great guitar player, tag team together to make some extraordinary music. The vocalist might be very charismatic, maybe he's a great frontman, or maybe he's a great lyricist, maybe he has a fantastic voice, maybe it's very distinguishable. Guitarist, maybe a great riff master, maybe he's a great soloist, maybe he has other technical abilities that are fantastic, or maybe he's a great music writer. Today we have a dynamic twosome that I had to put in here. I haven't listened to this music for a better part of a couple decades, but I really enjoyed it when it first came. Talking about Ozzy Osbourne's Blizzard of Oz here, and more recently, still in Rap's Diary of a Madman, which I think may even be a better album. But even though it was a short 2-album discography, they were very memorable. Lots of fantastic stuff. Now, they did do an EP too, which I used to own at one point as well. But of course, we're talking about vocalist, former lead singer of Black Sabbath here, Ozzy Osbourne. Very charismatic individual, has a very distinctive voice, very frontal in his ways, doing a lot of kind of crazy shit as well. And he did indicate that he did write the songs, but I suspect he didn't. But he definitely was well received in his antics in heavy metal by a lot of people. So to me, Ozzy Osbourne has to be considered one of the great metal singers of history, in the history of rock. Not just with his time in Black Sabbath, but definitely his beginning of his solo career, which was very explosive, brought him to the forefront of heavy metal music and to music genre in general, and he was well known when these two first albums came out, Diary of a Madman and Blizzard of Oz. But it also brought to the prominence his guitar player, who up until this point was very unknown of. But once you heard this guy, you realized that he was absolutely amazing. He was one of the first guys to do that shredding part. But he also had acoustic abilities. There's a few songs where he played some really intricate acoustic parts. He was great at making those catchy, fantastic riffs, but he was more incredible at his guitar soloing, which was, to me, off the charts. Few people could put a solo together like Randy Rhoads, and that's who we're talking about. Legendary Randy Rhoads. Unfortunately, Randy Rhoads passed at an early age. Otherwise, maybe we would have had at least one more of these fantastic albums. But the 2 albums that he did leave us with, the 2 with Ozzy, these 2 are incredible albums. Both of them really good, solid stuff. And that live EP had You Said It All and Mr. Crowley Live, and Suicidal Solution. All 3 of those songs are incredible on that live album. I think he was one of those guys that was better live than he was on an album, and he just had some incredible abilities at such a young age, and to pass away at so young of an age is just terribly unfortunate. But these 2 guys had to be on this list. They deserve to be on this list. They're both very frontal type guys. They're both very good at what they do, and they made that combination, brought us 2 fantastic albums and some really memorable music here. So for my choice today, Ozzy Osbourne for vocals and frontman, and Randy Rhoads for that guitar god, and definitely that's what he is, the guitar god. So I hope you did enjoy today's episode of great rock duets, or great dynamic duels, I should say. And if you did, please like and subscribe, and we'll be back again tomorrow with another dynamic duo. Take care of yourself, and we will see you very soon. Goodbye.